Hi guys, welcome again to the Far Post session with Dr. Malo and Omachens Edward Mutale. Eddie.
Sure, Doggy.
Ahobate.
That's it.
COVID.
The COVID, the lockdown, no, ahobate public looting. Hey, that
I am Kawati, that man. But anyway, we're thinking. I really told happy one. But when I know tea, about China,
yeah.
Fano, let's so way too very humble. I saw him
Yeah.
You know, and I happened to have an opportunity or chance already to coach him. Yeah. One of the best players ever that South Africa's produced. Yeah. So, Ufanakasi, very humble. Also, Mona Kwati.
Ne?
Marankile Mona wana akora kula kwata. Kemakala, man how teach you.
That's a show.
Oh, that's a show. Oh, player. I show.
That's called the flu.
Okay, flu. Hey.
Yeah, we're cross for the name. Yeah, I'll celebrate. Yeah.
Okay, guys, let me introduce you guys. Reneilwe Letsholonyane. Shabu Jwanto.
I'm not going to
I'm not, man. Eddie are no show. And the naked it's about Shaile. I deploy.
I did say goals are the so maybe they can say happy guy. I get why did say goals go to international level. So maybe earlier on I need to say happy guy or no I must stand that thing, sir.
So how?
Oh, what the way the goal?
Yeah.
Oh, what the way?
Oh,
get what the way you fell.
Yeah. Una goal tsaka take it ka tseo nna ha Kenya mo score sheeting wa tseba ga goal a teng ya top class.
Yeah,
I'm not.
So Yeye, we just learned a couple of weeks or months that you have decided to hang up. How about Eliso? No, Kiabatsiba and Elishaba. Baba Toits and Tukienzi. Because they like it in the back. So way to go fake.
Yeah.
And never. So I know why.
They are about coaches.
Because na promana batwana
lingondo. Yeah.
Oh, I had some tons and lingondo. Oh,
Okay, let's see.
yeah.
Go keleza gon man. And then go learn from that's one little man to say you played your part and you've contributed to our football, and then you left that to us, and then we took over, and then when you feel it is time to let go, it's time now. Go to too important, I never forced it to push beyond the time on a lane. So I feel it was time. I have played my part in obviously contributing to our football in the country, and now it is time for others to take us forward.
Exactly.
Whether or not, it's another thing. But my part, you played your part, I played my part,
exactly.
And now it's time for others.
So when like just briefly, fella. How would you describe your football journey?
Sure. I think for me, briefly, it was a successful one.
Yeah.
Successful in the sense of when I started playing, before I started playing pro football.
Yes.
I had sort of a vision and goals. I wanted to play PSL, professional football. I wanted to play for Kaizer Chiefs. I wanted to play for national team. I wanted to play for the national team. and all those things, and more. I happened to see the world through football. I made the friendships through football. I have a comfortable life through football. So I got what I wanted and more. So I can safely say it was successful and I'm happy with how things went.
Okay. So now like I worked with you. And I know you like to do things Matana side. You're not that type of a person or a drama and all that. But there's one thing that I must commend you and Shaba. And I want you to go big on this one and be honest. So, Kushebile throughout, while we're still together, Cheers, and while you're still at Cosmos, okay, to name a few. But there's one thing that is creeping and that is probably letting our players down. And I thought you and Shaba were marvel, in terms of how you perceived or took care of yourself. You were not that type of a person that would go out or drink or smoke. You're always focused. How did that happen? How did you manage actually to get yourself into that situation?
But before Shaba, Yeye, those who can know, that's a whole possible. We told like 250 go Cosmos. Now call it 250 go Cosmos.
No, Hotman. On a refitile Cosmos, c'est les adilets tapés. N'est-ce pas le nom on a refitile? Quel est le rôle
Yeah, 250.
Everything very luxury. So I can have one lesson on ya. Kitola testinanyana ya kada so kill him that.
Okay.
So Hotman, from Buntwana, I've never got attempted to I had friends. At some point,
Wow.
But at no point I was tempted to chopela na go I was not. So I experienced Bujwala firsthand. I knew Bujwala habatu ba nwele ba react as one or ba act as one from Bujwala. So I didn't want to be experiment in myself when I know but you are behave well. And this cigarette, I would go and then when this thing by why when you do that, they would smoke. I will be around. I would not smoke.
Wow.
I will not even be tempted to do that. But it was my circle at that time. I would have blown my White City. Again, no temptations, none whatsoever, because I feel it is something that I didn't have interest going on. And few years later, when I can afford all those things, I still didn't have an interest to that because I wanted to do the they will help career go forward.
Yeah.
I knew health-wise, they're not gonna take me forward in terms of where I want to be career. And I wanted to do as much as possible. They'll help me go.
Yeah.
I mean, I would choose road work around 12 o'clock when the show is theater something. I would choose
Yeah.
I had one. I would wear that one. So those were the options I took. Those were the decisions I took. so that they can take me and my career forward.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's discipline.
Insane.
Yeah, that's.
It's not easy.
It's not easy as a youngster. Even now, when he's still an adult. The principles and priorities.
Of course.
Yeah. And then, I'll get also called more discipline because I've been following you. When I used to see you earlier training. Somewhere. First time. I used to see you listen to by training.
Yeah,
juniors.
Good, yeah.
Yeah, but even now, I've been following him. Highlights. Price.
Man.
Yeah. I can never accept him. Baba Jueta.
Oh,
yeah, but when you got the news, like sold, but it's sold. Maria sold. William Develo.
The technicalities, the logistics, the what but we love it because it is one thing. I know it makes us happy.
Okay.
Whether you're retired or whether you're not retired, but as long as it will stay the same, and the will make you happy because it's part of your life.
So, outside, when did you realize, and the ups and downs in your footballing career?
I think throughout career, you do have the challenges, the absolute downs.
Yes.
I remember Chiefs, there's a season we didn't win anything. And that season, the injury. I think in 2 seasons, we didn't win anything. One, it was between 3 or 4 years, and the other one was the last year.
Yeah.
And those years, Kinako happened injured. So those were like the sort of down moments.
Yeah.
If Dr. I'm out for 3 months, that means I'll be back in 4 months. And by the time I'll say few games, there's pressure for you playing for this big team. They're not used to go season without winning anything.
Yeah.
And we find ourselves how we not anything. You were part of, whether injured or not, you were part of this group. It is not taking forward the brand that team is, the legacy that was left by the previous generation. So basically, we are failing the club. We are failing the brand. And for me, to take that tag along to say you are bringing down the brand as Kaizer Chiefs, and according to my expectations, to myself, I'm not happy. It's sort of it is not a win for me. I feel I was supposed to have done better that season. I was supposed to have done more, but I did not. So it was those moments when it was sort of a down moment in my career, and more of good moments with all the teams that I played. I'm taking the experience, PJ Stars, Cosmos, Chiefs, Super Sport, Highlands Park, and Galaxy now. So that entire experience, good or bad, it makes me the better me that I am as I'm speaking to you. I learned, I know better, and going forward within the industry, I will make better decisions and contribute better to the upcoming young stars and if our players are better equipped, they will improve our football. And if our football becomes better, that means more investment will come in. That means more livelihoods will be better, and hopefully they will make better decisions than we did. I always say maybe you took 15 years and with your lessons, I took 13 years to be where you are. And I'm expecting the younger generation to take 10 years to be where we are, so that we speed up the process while our product is getting proper, it is sellable, and our people, because whether we want or not, but actually it's 95% in football, and that's the source of income. If they are better, then we win.
So where to flow from here, my brother? Are you maybe mashonisa or this guy, or maybe
hair stylist?
Stylist.
No, really,
13 years of experience.
But now I like introspection. Mentally positive thinking. I wish these youngsters they'll tune in and hear exactly what Yeye said. First time, because we having that challenge where Bashaba weekend or after Tavi Kiakai Konuang Katamalimang Abashabi 4 years, 5 years down the line, Tabekilikai, like you did. Understand? So big up my brother. I just wish you something in this football department, understand? In terms of who motivate the upcoming, understand?
No, man. As I said, now I love football. Football is my life. I've sacrificed a whole lot of things to be in the space, I've learned from the best. You coached me. I every now and then go village. The coach Ace as well. Even now, so I'm still learning. I definitely I want to be in the space of coaching. Most definitely, I'm learning, and then I want to give back. I want to contribute back to the game that gave me this life.
So if you could talk Randy, you coach?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. That's nice. Because we need, but what's on alone? Because like Coach Ori, you've learned and you've sacrificed a lot. But having said that, I hope you're watching the Olympics under 23 games. But you're the coach. You want to become a coach. I want to hear what's your views, your opinion in terms of how we fared in terms of the 2 games that we've already played.
Against Japan.
Yes.
I'm disappointed with the quality of football that we played. Technically, I don't think we got it right. Most part of the game, players were confused with the 3-4-3 formation that they tried to play. I think it was more Hokata, just Japan is kind of so that we sort of secure that 1 point for the first game. Players didn't really have an idea on what to do on the field with that formation. Most part of the game, you are really defending with numbers, but not really defending or having an effect on the ball. That is because of the numbers. When you have too many numbers in one space, players get confused. Who must go? Who must do this? Who must move where? So that killed us. The last 10 minutes, we were trailing. So the 10 minutes, a bit of change of formation, now we were taking the game to Japan, got few attempts, few half chances. I think that's how we were supposed to start the game.
Okay.
And then come to France, the formation suited really exactly the players that we had. 4-3-3 formation, too many like freedom for the players to move wherever, to support each other. At some point, you would see they will sit as a defensive midfielder, Tele would go forward. Yeah. And then after a few minutes, they switch, Tele sit, they will home with goals. That's why we got that third goal, shot. Because at that point, that's when obviously they had switched rotation. Going forward, we had your King. Who's this guy? Sing with the movement, with those movements that are into the space, opening up the spaces for other players, and we look like we know what we do. Yeah. We trained exactly that. Yeah. That is why we got to score the goal save. My disappointment with the game, it is dealing with protecting our lead. Yeah. Because it happened 3 times. So there's no way you can be beaten 3 times, got the same thing. Yeah. You score 3 times, you get equalized 3 times. Yeah. But okay, sharp, then it's 3-3. But for me again, take that point. How do you take that point? Discipline from the bench. Help us so that we manage the game properly. Yeah. And you want to manage the game, but you go back to the system that killed us against Japan. You put in a center back as a right back. Naturally, he's a center back. He'll always comes in and add numbers more. So that is why that boy, Reinforcement, naturally is a center back. So he was always caught inside. And if he's caught inside, he's next to Luke, he's next to the captain.
Yes.
So now you have more numbers, but you don't have this person who he will have an effect to the ball. He was late, the ball played, and then header deflection, on penalty. So that because we have too many numbers in one space. For me, if you manage the game, take out striker, Kenya midfielder, or reinforce a midfield, the back four stays the same. We play 4-5-1, and then we avoid them coming behind the midfielders. We are sorted.
No. Wow. No, you talk about coach.
No, that's Kwasalula Sapolo, but you said a mouthful. I get a lot to for the said about food. But yeah, I think you're right. Even France, I think when I add concentration, but we were pointed right with the bench. After 3-3, they should have controlled the game from the bench.
Okay.
Remember, more you're dealing with youngsters. So every time you need to reprimand them, gents, don't go or stay, what, and it didn't happen. What terrible king? You have you seen the bench? Every time Koraba Suna Nabaira Mola, Balibana,
my chance. Listen, my brother, I would have loved to talk to you for more than like an hour or two, but unfortunately, Kamele Rikwale, hope to see you probably in another session. Ne? But thanks for your time. Wishing you all the best of luck in your endeavors. Yeah.
No. Great chatting to you, Makodmanaka, and I appreciate the opportunity to chat Lilona. I look up to you. You left the baton for me, and through your contribution, I'm the person that I am, and I appreciate and respect the hustle and you have put and you have laid for us.
Yeah,
thanks, Matt.
No, thanks, everybody, your supporting system, your parents, your upbringing, the wife,
everybody.
Because if not say you maybe, Ke tletse strata je.
Yeah.
Bara ya ra lebo ke a bona le ring sa shine sensual. Setso le left hand. Setso le left hand. Bua ka left hand.
No, sharp, isn't it?
Thank you, Mohammed.
Sharp.